Then, because some pencils break a lot, look at this. I don't have the other colors, but this, the blue and the green, I have a lot. Okay, because it happens, they can break, right? All right, so what you're gonna do? You use them. You can, use in a background, all right, if you're at school, not at home. But if you're at the school, you can use them. Look at this, You can do the sky, you can do lakes, ponds, beach, right? And the stronger, thinner, all right? At school, you're gonna keep. And sometimes the teacher gonna say, look, today we're gonna use this. And they use, and at the end, as they flatten out, you do this way. You don't hold them like this anymore. You do this way, slide. So you grab them like that. So let me see if I can show you here. And then you just, because first you have to hold, so they can have one flat part. Okay, after that, you're just gonna roll. I have to do a bit more, sorry. But just for you to learn how to do it. We're gonna have explanation for everything. For teachers, for students, for parents, for department directors, okay? Let's do it. So for water bottles that are ready made, so it's the same common sense such as the cream, toothpaste, right, sunblock. Okay, they're gonna be sent. The bottles can be used for local people that might not have it. Okay, empty the water out and use it at the plants, right? We're not going to keep giving water to people unless they don't have. If it's a community that do not have clean water installed, then give it to them, right? Send it, but I guess everyone does have water. And people in Africa that do not have water, or even United States that do not have clean water, they just have to transfer themselves and already go to new locations to work, to clean up, right? Okay? All right, very good then. Let's help and send your emails to people and talk to them and call them, and it's mandatory to answer the phone, to answer emails, mandatory. It's forbidden to be quiet. You get an email, don't answer, you have to say something, right? So, my dear families, call and ask, because until the president, might take a few days to what the law is one thing, right? Okay, they signed the law, done. 1 or 2 days, they can do all this very easy, right? But the other thing is to tell everyone that they cannot sell more alcohol, they cannot do this, they cannot do that. No martial art classes, no language art classes, no private classes, no therapies, right? Of any type, People already know, people that have body injury, they already know how the exercises are. They can do it home, outside. They don't have to take a car, go far away for those things. And for therapies related to mental problems, the parents or the siblings or the sons or grandsons, granddaughters already know what to do. Talk to the person, make them happy, invite them to play. Oh, you can't walk, Grandma. Come, let's walk 2 steps today. Let's walk 4 next day. 10 steps. Wow, Grandma, great. That's how we're going to do, my friends. Let's do it. Let's keep going, because this is really important for us. There's no therapy going far away, no need, no medicine. And for the very severe people that have medicine, okay, try to have adjustment time until the end of December, because pain gonna go away. Tell me, if people that it's married and have a boyfriend or girl make love, if they have pain, they don't have pain. They have flat bellies, of course, if they eat healthy, right? And do it with consistency, 2 or 4 times a week. They don't have belly, they don't have showing up, out, right? They don't have mental problems, they don't have anything like that, right? If they eat healthy, if they work out. See, if people that work out have health problems, they don't. They are healthy, right? And for those that do outside, they're even better. They're strong, right? without chemicals, without anabolizants, without hormones. You know, they look great, they look fit, but it's a natural, strong fit, right? Okay, my friends, let's get organized. Please have all these handbooks really organized so we can have our website. Here's Goiana Ferreira from Florida, and I see you soon. The other thing, it's for water companies. You know, if they're taking from the tap, if they're taking from springs, they're all forbidden, close them down. It's $1 million, right? All these very big things is $1 million, yes. Such as people that can close all these chain stores of marijuana, $1 million. Chain of fast food, such as McDonald's, Burger King, and everything else, $1 million, because that is how people are gonna do it, you know. And the presidents, the governors, the city mayors, county mayors, they also have to make it, you know, into law as soon as possible. We have the whole December, my friends. Let's get going. Let's really get organized and going. So we make this to happen. So family's gonna try, the government leaders gonna try, and they can give their points to 4 people. Okay? Alright? Very good. Let's do it. Alright, the other thing is that it's forbidden for anyone to bring gloves or safety glasses or mask home. For those that need, they're gonna be kept right there at their work area. If they don't have, it's a construction, for example, they have a trailer, they have an office, they have somewhere to keep all of them, and they're gonna be washed daily. You know, depending if it's a thin glove, it's a thick glove, which one it is, you know, names, get markers, and the person gonna use every day. Okay, get Friday, 4 o'clock, wash them all. While you're doing the report, right? You already put them to dry. Monday, they're ready. Okay, so we have to find ways to do everything in a safe and sustainable practice way, right? Okay, so no one bring those items home. For communities that are cleaning up, you know, they don't bring home, they keep right there at the office. And for people that building new ones, for people that are demolishing others, okay, so this is very important for us to be really safe. The other thing, it's for the ball, for kids to play outside, right? So we get the soft ones at the office. One of the 2 kids always go pick them up, bring them back, okay? So we're really safe with everything. And then at 6 o'clock, go there and return them, all right? And everything that we have that's to share, such as little rocks to play at the pool. Remember that video I made many months ago? The same. We have a location. Okay, who is taking? You know, always show to the camera what's taking. My name is, and even little kids can say, you know, 4 years old and above. My name is, I'm this years old, 7 or 6 or 5, right? Let's do 6 and above. For leaders, right? Younger children, leaders, 6 years old and above. Okay, I'm gonna play with this right now, you know, and then they go play it. Look, and then the same person need to return, look at the cameras and say, oh, my name is this, I'm that years old. I'm returning. Look, I have here my hands 5, if they got 5, if they got 10. Okay? So everyone gonna goggles and all these items, little balls, little things for the pool. People can have fun. They have pool. Let's play and have fun, right? Okay, very good. Let's keep going. Okay, so the other thing is that's mandatory if you have tiles, if you have any of these things, to put out for the pickup trucks to pick up, you know, on the end of these 2 days, right? And they're gonna do the best as possible. Already on the first day and already on the second day, they complete everything, right? So all electronics together, or items with cords or batteries, already take them apart and put them separate. The ones you can do it, right? all the tools, everything they're gonna bring to deposit rooms, right? Gonna be recycle centers where they have some land and also covered area, otherwise everything gonna be damaged. So all places, all counties should find a place to put all these items. A store that's closed or a deposit room, that's not rented out or something like that. So we can get organized with all those items, and they have some shade areas, so they're not out in the rain, right? Some it's okay, they can be out, but not all of them. So we can recycle them appropriately without being heavy, such as couches. So they take them apart and already put, some can put on a dryers, for example. All this material for couches, put in a dryer for them to really kill well. The families after gonna wash them anyways, but to kill well any bacteria, anything, don't need any spray, anything bad, If they're not good, if they smell bad, okay, so then you wash. If need a little bleach, okay, put them, you can wash by hands, with gloves, with bleach and proper rubber aprons, long aprons, right? And rubber boots if it's really need. The person gonna be doing that a lot, the couple, right? For many hours. So we can use this material. Every mattress, we have to recycle every tiny thing, so we can have enough pillows for people, right? Instead of making more, making more, making more. Those that already we have, the same way. New ones sent to people that don't have, right? That maybe do not have. Because communities that have good money, probably they already have pillows, they already have blankets, they already have all these things, okay? All right, very good then. And let's get ready. The other update is for the doors. It's forbidden to leave the door open for people outside who be looking too much. A little bit, it's okay, the person looking, not just going to put your face there. That's rude, right? Open, respectfully, open, and see what the person wants, right? The person that's knocking the door, if it's a friend or something, right? And look, always look. If you don't have yet the little mirror, ask, who is it? Okay, if you don't have yet. But on a beach, every house will have that little mirror for the front doors. Okay, and at the beach we're not going to have any bells or any card machines, right? Because with time they break, they're gonna get rusted. They're not sustainable for too long, right? Okay, very good. So we're gonna do this way so they don't need that door stop at the top with springs. Okay, all right, very good. Thank you. The other thing, we are going to have some dresses, not too bulky like that, a little bit, it's okay, right? All right, and but not too many rocks, not too many stones like that. A few here and there, like discreet, yes, we can have it. Respectful, maybe no sleeves, it's okay, but respect on the front, on the back, right? Because people with their friends, that's what they're doing. Right? It's a special day, yes. They're gonna be beautiful, yes. But they are with their parents there, their friends, right? Okay, so not too bulky like that, gonna be less. And we're also gonna have the cotton style, pretty dresses as well. And everyone gonna pay the rental and return to these rental places like thrift stores that can have, those special dresses as well, okay? All right, so here it is. Let's get organized for both ways. Let's get ready. For the teachers, please already make games so they know their height, their weight, where they live, basic things like that. And their parents' telephone number, basic things, right? So children first grade and on, they learn these 5 things, okay? In a simple way, so you get focus first like 2 weeks only on 2 things, weight and height. For everyone, weight and height, weight and height, weight and height. okay, because people still move and so on. After that, do 2 weeks, address and telephone number, because then their brain's going to be better. Address and telephone number for the following 2 weeks. And then you start again. 2 weeks, 2 weeks, the other 2, okay? All right, because it's important for the children to have this basic information, right? Even that they are not going to call them or anything. But it's good just for these 2 years, right? So they know what's going on, they know where they live, they know that their parents have a number, okay? All right, doing really great. Thanks so much. All right, let's say a few words about sunblock, okay? So every family that have them used, give them to the office, where you already live, the place where we're gonna bring things that we are able to use, okay? So the couple in charge, get the 2 opposite ones, such as, because some of them are already 80 and some of them are like 25, right? Okay, they bring 2 containers and finish them off, along the days, the weeks, right? And then they get 2 other ones, finish them off. So when people are going to schools in the morning to go to work, you squeeze a little bit in everyone's hand. A little later, everybody, all elders that are working on that day, do the same thing, squeeze a little bit in everyone's hand. So everyone's gonna have. But for new ones, send to people that never had them before. Rural areas, people that are poor, people in Africa, people in different third world countries, right? The ones that are already made. We're not going to keep making creams because that's not needed. But once we already have a lot, let's do it, okay? All right, really great. If you have coconut oil, you use coconut oil the same way. Share with everyone after dinner, so, right? Because some people, if they go quick, take a shower, and then when they come back, you remember the little pots, So we're just gonna squeeze on people's hand after they wash their dishes, maybe, right? I think that's a good idea. They take a quick shower and go to eat. So from 6 to 7, everyone take a maybe 8 minutes shower because they need to wash their hands, right? Or their hair. So we're gonna try 5, but let's do 8, and then they already can have one or the other. Olive oil, coconut oil, all these oils that's available. It's good, because they help the skin. They protect a little bit. They don't hydrate, but somehow they are good to maintain moisture, so they are useful, okay? All right, so they're natural, they're not chemical, they're not going to block pores, as some people say, because people are going to be sweating a lot, so don't worry about that. But a little bit, it's okay, but not at home. Thanks so much. Please put this update there too. Thank you. Thing, my friends, we're not doing the contract with parks. We're going to have 10 department directors right there. That's it. You're not going to be part of their job, so we're going to have some rules and guidelines, as you see over here. You see? Okay, improve, but not to do that with present government leaders. And we're not going to have new government leaders for 2 years. So please improve all this information you see here, and for all types of parks, for cleanup, so will be cleanup. If it's a proposal, they need these things if they're close to the beach, right? So start planting, we're not doing complete like that if they're not really at the beach right now, because we're gonna make a real good planning, the city plannings, right? Really organized, really neat, okay? So that's very important. If it's a cleanup, just say cleanup, who is the 10 major people and all the assistance that needs, not only one, right? If they need the mosh, if they need 10 main couples, but if they need more, some parks are huge, right? Some needs to put mountains down, some of them needs to cover valleys, right? And improve. Okay, so here's just an idea. The other thing we're not, that's the same but the previous version, so I'm not going to show that one. So the other thing is that we're not going, people gonna go do a bird or some, you know, like a festivity or gather with family, gather with friends. So it's first come, first serve, get the best table. People already gonna have an idea. They just arrive earlier, right? Okay? Because people can do that at always at their own county or neighbor county, nothing else. Okay? Only after we're gonna tell which year gonna be that people can go, but that's vacation. That's not a weekend or simple week vacation. But the long vacations, then they're gonna go to other place, gonna tell details about and how far they can go, you know, because many people have awesome points, my friends. We have many awesome families in our countries, in our continents too, okay? All right, okay, let's do that. And let's do these two contracts. One is for cleanup and one is those by the beach. All right, thank you. For the length of the print side paper, usually is 21 centimeters, not a good number. So we're gonna let you know. So probably gonna stay at 22 or 20, but not 21. Let's do 22 because they are 21 and a half, okay? Let's do 22. All right, very good. And for the length, I already tell you right now. So it is here 27. Let's do 26, right? As you see, sorry, is charging up my phone. You see? So let's do 26 because 28 I think gonna be too long. Shall we try that? All right, very good. Keep going. Okay, my friends, so the other thing is that's mandatory for every apartment to have a viewer, you know, this front door viewer. So if anybody knocks, the door is forbidden to open if you don't know who it is, because you have to know some neighbors and you have to know your 10 department director couples. That's it. If you don't know, never open. Pretend nobody's home. Ask the children to be quiet, and that's it. Or bring them to your room. Okay, or bring, not to your room. The little ones can go to your room. Bring them, you know, up to 2 years old, you know, they're gonna have the crib there, right? Up to 3 years old, if it's really needed, you can keep them in the crib. It's mandatory, and they have to be really strong, really durable, and bigger, not so tiny, you know. So and really protected, so don't get rusted, so don't get, you know, sand or dust. So they will last for a long time. The same as at the beach. We can have a few. Yes, we can have a few. It's just that they have to be small, not so big as some we see around, so the salt and everything won't rust it. Okay? When they're gonna open up? On a weekend. On a weekend, open up, rinse them well, take the salt out, and put the cover. Something like that, so they will never damage the ones at the beach, right? The viewers at the beach. Okay? All right, very good. Let's get going. Okay, I told you here, so no internet for anyone with exception of camera watching, right? So this first year we do camera watching because it's gonna be really close, and on the following decade we don't do camera watch, even for maybe both years, right? Entirely without camera watched for us to see, because 7 years is plenty of time for people to get adjusted. Okay, let's do that. No internet for anything, no computers at all, because we really have to practice, right? So not even for cameras. Let's see if people really, you know, are organized and they're gonna follow proper rules and guides, and if people are not watching them. Okay, all right, very good. So will be July here and will be July over there, you know. So we already decided, it's already organized for everything. Okay, thank you so much. We see you soon. Okay, There's 2 years during these 20 years here. There's 2 years that we are going to don't have anything online, only for very specific cameras watching. That's it, but everything else gonna be in person and using paper, so we can practice in case one day our humanity don't have internet service anymore. We know how to do it. So we're gonna establish which year gonna be. So every year, for example, that ends in number and with number, let's say, because internet's a very good thing, right? So let's put the odd number, right? 7 or 9, right? 7 or 9. Every decade ending in 7 or 9. I'm gonna give you a definition afterwards. We don't have any online testing, online service, online classes. People need to study in books, do only reports, everything paper and in games, okay? So we can practice, gonna be really positive, really sustainable, all right? Okay, the other thing that I need to say, it's for the clothes washing. So every year, every odd year, we have 2 weeks without machines, without washers, dryers, and things like that, for us to give value. How many millions and millions of people don't even have clothes? Even that they get soap or water to wash something, they don't have enough clothes. Okay, so for us to give value every odd year. I think that's reasonable. We have to wash everything by hand. I'm gonna tell you the month, right? So this is a sad thing. So maybe September, right? September. Okay, maybe we do that. Let's do July. Let's do July. Okay, let's do both in July, because people just had a vacation, so they're gonna handle fine. All right, so these 2 things, let's do in July, because it's important for people to give value. All right, okay, very good, thanks so much. So here we are, gonna explain again with more details, because now we're gonna need these 2 whole years, not 28 weeks anymore, right? 2 whole years. Okay, so let's do like that. The person in charge for now, for all the department directors, we're not going to have government leaders here for these first 2 years, right? So the department directors gonna be the one that knows the most for everything, for teaching, plumbing, electrician, right? If one already studied the whole life, but the other one passed more on the tests, so whichever it is, that's decided by each community, by the people that are hiring them. So it's the one, okay, that knows the most. All right. Okay, and then we have 10 years of with the department director, 10 years the department director is going to be the husband, and the government leader is going to be the wife. Okay, and then for the following 10 years, going to be the other way around. The department directors going to be the wife, and the government leaders going to be the husband. I think it's good, and we can keep this pattern, because we always going to have wives and husband leading positions. But then everyone in all countries already know what's going on. They already know, and they share positions. Great, right? Okay, and here for these 2 first years, for the 2 first years, because I didn't write here on the top, for the headquarters. So I can have 5 departments, right? As a director, I will be the department director of 5. And then Andrew gonna be the department director of 5 as well, right? And we're gonna be the secretary of each other. So he has 5, I have 5. And then the following 10 years, he has 5 and I have 5. And we help each other, who is the department director, the other one is secretary for this and that. Because we're going to do everything united anyways, okay? All right? I think that's really reasonable, really positive. And let's do it, my friends. Let's get ready. I'm going to tell you, we try to get documentation for everything we do, and I send to Andrew's workplace the mail quite many times, all registered with the return receipt for people to sign and return. Never received, never received. Here's just the last 2 ones, never received, They are not doing right. What they do is they're blocking our work. That's important. Please help us make this happen in all countries, because that's not right. That's really not right. Because we need to have documentation that this work really happened, was really planned, really organized, right? And look at this. It doesn't work because they never bring them, and I don't receive any good mail. I don't receive, they block my mail. Believe that? To receive letters. I just receive bank and this junk mail. All right, so please help, my friends. Please help so we can get everything really going. We'll see you soon. Okay, for your sons and daughters' schoolwork, you have to put a few things. Yes, it's okay, right? Put it there. I'm gonna let you know until when you're gonna do that, until end of December or until end of January, to prove where your children went. They went to school or not. They were homeschooled and did nothing. So yes, you're gonna do some homework. If you have any test, ask the teacher to bring something. Get a letter from your teachers, already in English. 4 sentences. That's all you need. 4 teachers, 4 sentences. Combine the emails, have one, make a video, done. Done. If you're going to open another email, already have everything saved at the YouTube account. Save everything on YouTube account, okay? Because that's the safest. So all documentation, if you have any records, write clear forms, such as some countries they ask, right, for schools to go to school, okay? Already have all these details organized, all right, and save there. Then I'm gonna say maybe you can keep it until end of April or something like that, but keep organized. Make your YouTube account and start all those videos, the 60 videos that we ask families, the conference families to do it. Every family needs to do for us to have an idea and be able to count the points. Afterwards, we're gonna have everything properly, the Peace app, right? But for now, that's how we're gonna do, the basics, and even for you to check afterwards, right? Okay? All right. At the conference on August 1st, that video an email is sent on August 1st, that is basically how the Peace app for previous points will be, okay, for previous points. And you can write. So, for example, I did some this or that because of the organization, right? It's okay. It's all right. Because that's important for us, right? What you did, you have to explain, and when somebody from the organization gonna read, has to be reasonable, right? So not everyone gonna write about that, okay? All right, and they can take a few points, and that is done. The other thing is forbidden for anyone to keep tools inside the house. If you have any, bring to the office. They're gonna choose the best ones, and the others, the recycle truck's gonna come and pick up everything, refrigerators, everything, right, on a proper day. Hopefully we can do this in December now. We can have the 2 days clean up now in December, day of notice, and the 4 weeks at home for studying, for organizing, and everything we already said. Okay, so bring all the tools and already separate all your electronics, electric items, items with batteries, with electric cords and everything. Okay. All right, very good.